Viofo A329s versus the Viofo A139 Pro. There's lots of questions in terms of whether or not all the connections are the same. Can I just take my A139 Pro out and plug in an A329s? What is the main differences? In this whole video, we're going to talk about what the differences are between these two dash cameras. Let's go. So I'm just going to move these off to the side and let's get the main event, the A329s and the A139 Pro. So let's start with the connections. You can see right here on the A139 Pro, this is your power connection, internal camera, rear camera, microphone input, because it does allow for an external microphone for better audio quality, and audio video output. So if you had a screen, maybe you're someone who has a motorhome or something like that, you can run an audio video out to an external screen. On here on the A329s, this is interior camera input, micro SD card input, rear camera input. So the main differences between the A139 Pro and the A329s. The A139 Pro only supports a 1080p interior and a 1080p rear camera, while the A329s will support a 2K rear camera and a 2K interior camera, or if you don't want to do interior camera, you can support a 2K telephoto camera, which the A139 Pro will only support 1080p on the rear and interior. So you're getting some more resolution, plus you're getting the telephoto lens, which you can actually zoom in on license plates. So that's one of the extra added benefits of the A329s over the A139 Pro. I'm going to flip this over, and on the other side is your USB input, which is for SSD. And if we take the A139 Pro and move it sideways, you can see right here, this is the actual SD card port for it. Both cameras will support up to a 512 gig card, but the power port for the A329s plugs in right here at the top on the GPS. So I can typically actually just unplug the GPS antenna and slide it off, but the power port is right here. While on the A139 Pro, I can take off the actual GPS antenna, but it doesn't affect it at all other than GPS. And obviously the fact that it's not on a solid mount. While the A329s, which is the exact same mount as a Pro, if you take it off, there is no power on that at all. So if we turn this over, this one here, obviously, as you can see, this is how it swivels, while the A329s swivels up and down like this. So those are the main differences in terms of like how they actually swivel. And then we go around to the front. And as you can see, the 329s and the A139 Pro both have the same buttons. So this is your power button. This button here, you push and hold for 5 seconds will actually turn the power off. If you tap this button, it will take a picture. This is the record button. This will stop recording. This is your emergency record button, microphone button, and your Wi-Fi button. So there is no screen on the A139 Pro, as you can obviously see, but real big question everybody always has is about these connectors. And if you're looking at this and you can see, I'm going to try and zoom in right here so you can see these connectors. For somebody who might just glance at these and glance at the A329s, they might think it's the same connector. But when you have them right next, you can tell they're smaller in size on the A139 Pro than the A329s. So here's to kind of give you an example. This right here, hopefully we can try and zoom in on that. You can see the A139 Pro. It's a completely different connector here, right, than the A329s. So you cannot plug this in. This will not plug in. It's completely different. They are both coax connectors, but they are different coax connectors. So the main answer is, can I take my A139 Pro, get rid of it, and use the existing coax cables? Yes, you can. However, you need to have certain adapters. So right here, you can see we have the A139 Pro plugged into the rear camera. And I want to show this example of plugging in an A329s with these adapters that I purchased off of AliExpress. It took a few weeks in order for them to get here. And the only reason why I was made aware of this is because Ariel from Vortex Radar actually messaged me saying, hey, have you not seen that there's adapters that actually you can use in order to support for the A139 Pro? He sent me a link to a post on Dashcam Talk, which was done by Viofo A329s, bringing awareness that you could actually use adapters. So I want to show you how that works. So we're going to unplug this, take off the power. You can see this is the same harness here. I got these adapters right here. You can see, I don't know if this is going to come focus. There we go. And I can just plug this in like so. And so I actually have tested this for about 48 hours on the bench prior to making this video, because I wanted to make sure that I was not just plugging in, oh, it works. So as you can see right here, we now have 2 channels working on the Viofo A329s using these little adapters, which honestly were probably somewhere around $10 each. So now if you have a Viofo A139 Pro and you were looking to upgrade to an A329s, there are adapter cables that will actually support allowing you to upgrade to the new Viofo A329s. Now, the other thing that I did bring up when I originally made this video was talking about the HK3C power cable, which originally does come with the Viofo A139 Pro. Now, we have done the install a few times where we have used the Viofo HK3C cable, and we have noticed it is a little tight. It will work, and we've had a lot of customers tell us that it will work upgrading to like an A329 or an A229 Pro from an A139 Pro. So you should be fine in using the HK3C. But I just really wanted to show you here that, as you can see, it is very stable and it is working fine. And like I said, we had it working on the bench for about 48 hours with no issues. But I guess the main question is it worth it? Do you want to get rid of your A139 Pro? Well, if you want SSD support and you want to have, 4 terabytes of storage, then yeah, maybe you want to get the 329s and move on from your A139 Pro. Do you want to have a 2K interior camera instead of a 1080p interior camera? Then yeah, I guess it's worth it. If you want to have the option of doing a telephoto camera on the 329s, which they don't support on the A139 Pro, then yeah, then it's worth it. So there's a couple advancements on the 329s. The other thing it obviously has, it has the multiplex mode where you can view all 3. You can have all 3 front, rear, and interior on one video file, which the 139 Pro doesn't offer. It has the low current draw impact detection, which is another big plus on the 329s that the A139 Pro unfortunately does not have, right? So you have all these different advancements that the 329s has. But are you unhappy with the A139 Pro? I mean, this is a good unit. We sold a lot of these, and they have been a great product. But it also is, I think it's now 2.5 years old. So it has been out for a few years. So it just makes sense that the 329s should have moved past the A139 Pro. And I remember when I got the A139 Pro, it was the first one driving around that got license plates at night. So it did very well, and I don't think it's a bad camera at all. So is it worth upgrading to the A329s from the A139 Pro? Well, that choice is up to you. Whether or not those features are worth it or not, I can't make that decision. All I can do is show you the differences. I'm Ben from Safe Drive Solutions, your dashcam specialists. And if you'd like to support us at all, check us out, safedrivesolutions.com, where we offer professional dash camera installation in Greater Vancouver and Greater Toronto. And we also sell dash cameras on our website, safedrivesolutions.com. Thanks again for watching.